zone, praying to the wicks and the candles tone. Sipping that slippage, feeling that FOMO. Portfolio flex like it's holy promo. Sacrifice fiat, summon the pump. Altars of alpha, wallets get plump. Lunar eclipse, my stop loss missed, and I'm baptized in that bullish bliss. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Light up the sky, burn off our chains. Oh moon to the moon, no earthly pains. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Eyes wide shut, undivine with the play. Spirit in sync with the market's phase. Confluence hit, I go full send. Lambo dreams that never end. Fibonacci carved in stone. Sacred trend lines, bullish tone. Chart prime whispers in my ear. Take the trade, release the fear. Burn the doubt, cleanse the wick. Let the din be real quick. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Gains, the bulls break all our chains. To the moon with crypto flames. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Eyes on the chart like a priest in the zone. Pray to the wicks and the candles tone. Sipping that slippage, feeling that FOMO. Portfolio flex like it's holy promo. Sacrifice fiat, summon the pump. Altars of alpha, whales get plump. Lunar eclipse, my stop loss missed, now I'm baptized in that bullish bliss. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Gains that the bulls break all our chains. To the moon with crypto flames. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dollar shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trend, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, live financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the chart Sunday through Thursday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Piper Academy Network. Thank you all for joining me this evening. It is FOMO Friday. Does that mean it is time to buy the dip? Or do we have more downside to go? We'll see. We're gonna count some waves as we do, because I am Lunar Beaches Crypto, and I count waves. Can you read the shirt? It's math, not magic. I got this in Vegas. So what's going on, guys? Sorry for last night. I had to get some sleep. I had to get refreshed, rebooted, so that I could come to you here tonight and be good to go. I'm already feeling the yawns coming on, so we got to get this show on the road. But thank you all for joining. Hope you all had an amazing day. Hope you all had an amazing Wednesday. I wasn't able to say that yesterday, so I hope you all had an amazing Wednesday. I had an incredible day today. was a lot of fun. Today was a lot of fun for me. For those that know, they know. They know my disdain for certain people. And they know that I am enjoying whatever's going on. It's a little crazy. I don't think it had anything to do with Bitcoin crashing. And of course, I am talking about the Elon versus Trump feud that is happening right before our eyes, playing out on social media, but also not entirely playing out on social media. For Musk, yes. But for Trump, nope. In fact, what seems like set Elon off, because he ended up tweeting just a few minutes after, was Trump saying something in like a sit down or something about Elon. I don't know. I can't recall it, dude. At one point, just earlier this afternoon, Elon had already tweeted 50 times. 50. So maybe he's having some second thoughts. I don't know. Elon needs to use his signature walrus move on Trump. That's great. That's great. Let's bring up the madhouse. And of course, of course, I didn't load the chat box before I started the stream. What an epic fail. This is what happens when you take a day off. You forget to do things. What's going on, Madhouse? Hope you guys are all doing well. Mike Vollmer's not here. He had to go to sleep because he's got work early in the morning. But thank you for stopping by, Mike, if you're watching this playback. And hit that like button. Or thank you for hitting that like button, rather. Thank you. Kelly Caliphant says, looking bearish a little bit. But this is exactly what we were wanting. This is exactly what we were expecting. Maybe not exactly. No, pretty much. Well, we were waiting for the market to show its hand. I will say that. And hopefully what I'm going to be going over tonight will be it. Will be the one. We'll see. Thank you for joining, Kelly. I do appreciate you for being here as always. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Indie Rock Crypto. Much West Michigan love. Thank you, Alumni IRC. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Alexandra G. What's going on, Mod Queen? Hope you are doing well. Jesus Saves 77. Thank you for being here as always. You're awesome, man. Just God bless. Elon needs to use his signature walrus move on Trump. Yep, that would be great. Good evening. Did something happen between Trump and Elon? Haven't anything anywhere about it. I guess you meant haven't heard anything anywhere about it. I'm having a blast. Someone get Elon some coke. Wick, and then the 2-dub. Wick, 2-dub. There we go. 2-dub. Hey, Alex, I took a stab at some lungs. Oh, you're talking about Alexandra. I was like, Alex, you're awesome. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Jesus Saves. I appreciate that. Piper knows. I'm having a blast. Yeah, it's anyone that's not look, I'll just go ahead and say it because I've already said it in Discord and whatnot, and on X, and it's basically like anybody that's not a sycophant of either Trump or Elon probably saw this coming. It was coming. We knew it was gonna come, and yeah, it came. So crazy. Elon implicating Musk in the Epstein files. Of course, everybody knows that Trump was on the planes, but we know what Elon's getting at with that because he made it like, oh, I'm gonna drop the big truth bomb. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Anyone that knows. Hold on. So, anyways. This is great. This is good stuff, man. Can you please work? I'd say pre-solved. Elon Trump alliance was a disaster. It's already resolved. What do you mean it's already resolved? Let's see. What's like I said, Elon was had already tweeted like 50 times, so what makes you think it's already resolved? Let's see. Elon posted, is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% in the middle? 3.8 million votes. 81% said yes. That's interesting. I'm trying to find X users. Elon does ketamine. Trump on Epstein's list. X active users. Wait, I don't. Team America. Okay. If America goes broke, nothing else matters. Slow news day. What are we even going to talk about? Oh, JD Vance on Theo Vaughn. I should have just put this up on the screen and just went through it all. X sentiment and Bill Ackman post. Elon was raging. Elon was having a whole meltdown. It seemed like. Stop being edgy. They have control of all branches of government. Can't you see everything? If going according to the big beautiful plan? Yeah, I've heard the conspiracies. I mean, I've read the conspiracies. I've seen all that stuff. It's fun, but I knew this was gonna come. I mean, you had to know this was gonna come, right?
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it.
That's the funniest damn video.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Let's watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Hold on.
Should I do it?
Is this a family show? No, it's Markets After Dark.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. ABC, guys, ABC. All right, so we were thinking that maybe we were getting a 1, 2. Let's just get into it. We were thinking maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only problem was wave 4 actually did end up going into the territory of wave 1, so that invalidates the 5-wave structure. So this is much more corrective than impulsive. So we have another ABC down here. You got a little bit of an ABC here. Now this is going to be, the question is, are we going to do an ABC down and wrap it up that way? Or are we going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, which would be a pretty dramatic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way down to about 88K, I would believe, with the imbalance in here and this small bit of, actually I'd probably take all of that in, and your demand. So that's the big question. Now this could actually end up turning into just a larger 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what do we want to see if this is just going to be an ABC? What we want to see is we want to see us come down and into this demand zone over here, and we want to see it bounce and break the B wave. Okay, that's what we want to see. If this is going to be just an ABC, which the A wave and C waves are typically an equal length, which would put us right up here, right on top of that. Hello, can you click on the right thing? Thank you. Right on top of that demand zone. So that's a possibility. Let's pull a fib from this low to this high. We do have the 786 right below that at $97,273. So there you go. I think this is probably the most bullish scenario. Let's back up a little bit. This is my Coinbase chart. Why doesn't it have? Thought I left everything on it. Backing up. Hello? There it is. Summer lull. Potentially. Now, what could give us hints, of course, is altcoins, the altcoin market. We can see what ETH is doing. Let's take a look at ETH. ETH? Not looking too terrible, actually. It's still within the range. We did mark out this imbalance. I believe this is a weekly fair value gap. Yep. And we still 1, 2, that wouldn't be 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still think this might be a part of a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means if this comes down just a little bit more and Bitcoin does the same thing, then they might be bottoming out. And the correction may be coming to an end. Or, let's go back to ETH. It wouldn't be the correction coming to an end completely. Let's take a look. Lock your fibs. So, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after that, let's say Bitcoin comes back to the upside. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's say, let's get a different chart. Okay, so let's say 1, 2, 3 ABC, and this could start to turn into another flat correction before taking off to the upside. That's potential. I would actually kind of prefer this kind of, you know, building a base at the highs, right? That way you can go ahead and go. So that would be nice. But as I've shown you guys before, this is still possible. I mean, we see, I mean, yeah. I mean, look, this initial correction is almost the exact same length as this bars pattern. Of course, this is a little off. But anywho, at any rate, I still think we are high time frame bullish. But we're still correcting. We're still correcting. And for me, that just means you buy the dips until and set a stop loss. Buy the dips and set a stop loss. I'd have to spend some time to figure out where that's. I would put a stop loss below this low here for sure. But yeah. Attitude of gratitude. What's going on, Melissa? Hope you're doing well. Most reversals fail because trend to continue. What? Most reversals fail? I don't understand what that. What? But yeah. So if most reversals fail, then this isn't going to be a bearish reversal. Now, Benjamin Cowan did share something on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I want to share this because it is interesting. Oh, I was about to say this is fake. That's funny. I can't read that. What was that? Oh yeah, Benjamin Cowan. Into the cryptoverse. Sorry, you have to proofread X before you show it on screen because of the things that may happen. Where is it at? Why was it not at the top? There it is. I know consensus is that BTC has a blow off top following global M2. Now, that is not my consensus. I don't use M2 for anything because it's useless. But why not just see BTC do what it did the last 2 years, which was find a local top around Q2 and then sell off into Q3 and then get running into Q4. And I mean, that's what it's done the last 2 years. It would make sense. I mean, it kind of. The only problem that I have with this, let's move this over here so I can see. The only problem, let's go back. This was last year. So right off the bat, so I can't say, but this one did take out this high, okay? So if we're let's just draw this on here. Clean chart, clean chart. Where's my clean charts? All right, so first things first, let's just go ahead and draw this out. All right. Now here, different style of correction. Here, we did take out the high. These will equal high, where equal highs, which is typically pretty bearish if you just sweep equal highs, and you're typically going to come down at least potentially mid-range. I'm still thinking right here between 93 and 97 with the potential to get down to the 702 before moving to the upside. Now, how quickly we get down there and how quickly we move to the upside, I'm not sure, and that's probably Ben's point, that we could just see a sell-off into Q3. But let's see. Are there any key differences between these? Let's see. First low. Hate when it does that. First low, come down. Let's do this one. This one right here. Okay. All right. So we got a zigzag right here. Push up. Kind of. This is more of like a bear flag or bull flag. Now the difference. Now he says Q2 on this hump right here. And then you get the push to the downside. The difference is this right here was corrective. This right here was corrective. Three-wave structures. This right here is impulsive and trendy. That's why I think a nice little ABC, just a correction, and then continue up, is our most likely scenario right now. I said it, and I could be wrong. It happens. But I think that's our most likely scenario right now. What's going on, Drew? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for telling everybody to smash that like. Most reversal patterns fail because trends tend to continue. So head and shoulders could very well play as bullish continuation. Most reversal patterns fail because trends tend to continue. Well, they wouldn't be reversal patterns if they continued, now would they? Now you can get and that's one key thing too. I like to make that a point for people that are new to patterns or reversal patterns. And for me, reversal patterns are a bit more significant than trend-based patterns. So your trend-based patterns, if your price is moving up and it like consolidates like this and then goes, you know, that's like a bull flag, right? That's a trend-based pattern. But like a reversal is like your head and shoulders, right? You get your head and shoulders and your inverse head and shoulders. It should be more even. There we go. Inverse head and shoulders and double bottoms, which one bottom has to sweep the other one and it has to be lower than the other one, and double tops. These are the strongest reversal patterns that we have, that I know of, that I know are the strongest reversal patterns, I should say. So I know that those are the strongest reversal patterns, but I am I mean, maybe this is a triple top, but this was quite impulsive. So I really think we're just in a correction that's going to end up continuing higher. How it finishes up the correction is the question. Hey. But this would have us, if it looked exactly like this, I mean, it would be a bottom in August. And then really getting going in Q4. So I see where Ben Cowan's coming from, and I don't see why it couldn't do something like this. This is essentially a standard flat correction. Now, we're being super technical. We did take the high here, and we did not take the low here, so it's kind of a running flat, but these are so close, the highs and the lows, I would just consider this a standard flat correction. And this one's just, nice little bull flag or falling, broadening wedge that broke out. And then now we're doing something more of a running flat where we put in the two equal highs, come down, sweep those equal highs, come down, price gets front run, and then we continue higher. I think that's the case. Now, if you want to talk about conspiracies with the Trump and Elon thing, could be a distraction from tariff stuff. It could be I really don't think. I think it's real. I don't think it's fake. This has been my thesis for 3 years. You too? You too? Pretty much. This has been my thesis for 3 years. That we've never completed this cycle. And that's all we're doing. We're just completing this cycle. The only question is, when will it end? But this just shows so much institutional activity, which makes me think that, yeah, I mean, we could be correcting, but let's see here. Or going into a summer lull, but let's see, this was 238 days before breakout. This was, hold on. Okay, we break up, get into the range right there. We break out of the range here, 224 days. Let's do this right. I tend to not make my charts big enough. So 224 days on that. We break up into, let's just go ahead and pull this across so there's no confusion. We start on this candle, break out here. So 224 to 252. And let's pull this across. Come up into the range here. And we are currently on 210. So if we did 224, that would be middle of June. 252 would be middle of July. And if we, so 224, 252, if we just expanded just a little bit further, 280, we're looking at August. So, I mean, to me, I think, that looks about right. That looks about right. I like the way that looks. You feel me? Do you feel me? But we need a Fed rate cut or quantitative easing for both, hopefully. Maybe. I trust no politician or entertainer, just my cynical nature, I guess. Yeah, you can't really trust them. Have you inverted the charts to see if you see things differently? Not recently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So if this was like a 5-wave crashing structure, it would be continuing to crash. It would no, actually, this just made me more bullish doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's nowhere near done. This would just be the first wave of 5. It'd be 1. Let me just pull this down. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Don't look at the price, okay? Just market structure. But the thing is, market structure. If this is a 1 and this is a 2, that's a really big 1. Now, there's only 2 rules with 5-wave impulses. Let me go ahead and change the color of this so we can. Only 2 rules with the 5-wave, 2 major rules with the 5-wave impulses, and that is that 1, wave 4 cannot go into the territory of wave 1. So it could come all the way up here. I mean, wave 3. And wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave of the 5-wave structure. So it could even be like this long. It couldn't even be that long at all. Wave 4 and then wave 5 could just be a little bit past it. Like it literally could just barely break that wave 3 and that would be complete. And then you get 267, 270, which I do have as part of my not my prediction, but possible targets. 202 was my original prediction. If you go to our channel, I mean, you're on the channel, but if you go to the videos and you watch our Bitcoin 2025 prediction video, you'll see my prediction was last year around March, April, or May, somewhere in there. My prediction was 202,000. And let's go ahead and nope, wrong button. Let's flip this. What did I just click? Oh, I clicked regular for some reason. Invert scale. There we go. Bullish. 202. 202. Now let's see. It wasn't based off of a standard fib, although we do get pretty close on that 3.618. So that would be a significant level. But let's do a fib extension from low to first wave to there. It gets us right there, right around 173, just above. I mean, yep. 173, not 167. It might be on a different exchange where I get 167, but somewhere in that 164 is a possibility. You could get that 3-wave 4 as long as 4 doesn't go into the territory of wave 1, and then you go to 5, and wave 3 wouldn't be the shortest, wave 5 would be the shortest, and yeah. So I still think we have more upside to go. I don't think it's the end of the world at all. And I actually think we are quite bullish, because none of these other, if you look at these other corrections, like I was just saying, you know, these previous corrections, look at this structure here. Let's just pull a bars pattern on this. Here, not quite. Now, Yeah, because you see a bunch of zigzags in here. Zigzags. I mean, it's all corrective price action. One, two, three, and then roll over. Obviously, still correcting. We didn't really get going until big impulses started in here. Correction, big impulses. But over here, 3 waves and choppy. If it's super choppy, it's not very trendy. It's corrective. But these are 3-wave moves. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, up. And then a classic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a 3, 3, 5. Roll up, roll over. Because that's what they like to do to you. But you can see you still get another 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Oh wait, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what's going on? What is this? What's going on? What? This is different. Blast through, getting choppy, and then go, but barely any chop. I mean, you can just look for those 1, 2, 3s, man. Those 1, 2, 3s will tell you. It's like it's very clear we are corrective and not trending. And I don't see any 5-wave structures in here like we had right here. Over here, technically, yes, this could have been seen as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mess that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do believe at the time I was thinking, all right, we might get going. So this is actually more reason to think that we could just get another. And this is why I think that the correction that we could just be getting the summer lull before we get going. And that's why I like what Benjamin Cowan says, because I think he could be right. The only question is, if it's going to be a correction like that, if it's a correction like this, then the move higher is going to be much larger. It might actually hit my $202,000 prediction. If it's going to chop sideways for even longer, all that's going to do is just build it up and build it up more, just like here and just like here, where you just get the really big move. Now this one was kind of, I don't know. Now, to be fair, let's see. When was Trump was inaugurated here, and we went down for the first quarter, going into April, and then went up during the second quarter. Correct a little bit, probably end this quarter by the end of the month. This is how I've seen it play out so many times before, where June just is kind of down, sideways, kind of boring, and you usually get things moving again in July with another kind of correction lull-ish in August. Then September is kind of like, oh, is it going somewhere? What's it doing? It's kind of chopping up a little bit to the upside. And then October comes. This is why it gets the nickname Pumptober, because typically you get the pump. And then you go into November, and that's when things start to get a little bit messy, going into November and December, if we are going to follow historical norms with Bitcoin. So yeah. Oh yeah, we called out this sell signal here on the chart prime predictive ranges, and well, that's the Market Oracle Pro Plus. Strong sell. Thought we got this on a, oh, it might have been a lower time frame, because I was like, I thought we got this a little earlier. Was it on the 1 hour? Yeah, we got it here. And look at that sell off. Beautiful. Shout out to Chart Prime. Link in the description down below. Get 45% off your first month. Chart Prime indicators. So you lose the quantum. Is this the quantum or the dynamic? Dynamic. So you lose the dynamic reactor here. Chart Prime gives you the sell signal. You're underneath the dynamic reactor. You retrace up to it and you fail to hold it. For me, it's go short. Take it down to that second support level. To that lower support level. What did I this is my second boundary discount level. We'll see how low ETH goes. Now this one's a little bit more. I was also looking at Bitcoin and thinking that it might be in a complex correction, which by its very nature is complex. You get your XYZs. XYZ? No, XYZ? How did I draw this? Yeah, that's it. I don't know that that was it. It might have been this. X, Y, and Z, which is just an ABC. But it's how you label things. So other Elliott wave theory guys would be like, oh, XYZ, so you mean a complex correction, not just a basic correction, but a complex correction. Yes, XYZ, XYZ, and then XYZ. Which makes sense. Get us down to that 786 and wrap it up at 97.5, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully, we'll see. Pull a fixed range. I know I was on ETH. Hold on. We do have some demand here, or at least some liquidity zone here, and a liquidity zone here. So I see these as our most likely next targets. Now, a good short, not financial advice, might be tomorrow around 103.418. 103.547. Maybe even 103.937, 104, because you get a little spike up there too. But I think 103 to, what did I say? 103.5 to 104 might be a good short tomorrow, because that'll be right there at the point of control. We've lost the point of control. So a retrace to the point of control, which it looks like Bitcoin is doing currently. Of course, you want to make sure you get your confirmation, to make sure you get the rejection, and then write it down to that next level at 97.210. Retrace up to another level, and then come back down to 95.82. Actually, 95.285. So I think that's where we're heading at the very least. Now, what we could see happening, this is how I think, if we are going to extend this correction, we would probably get like an ABC coming up, and then probably not another ABC, but a 5-wave. So 3, 3, 5. So another, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, take out the low right here. 3, 4, and 5. Get rid of this. Let's pull this over. Do got a little spike right there. Right there at about 85K. So, and that would be a larger A, B, C correction. Zoom it out. And that would be perfect for the ending of a running flat correction. Which is just, you come up into it, you come down, you break the high, you come up short of coming down and breaking the low, and then you continue to the upside. So running flat correction. Bum 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 bum. ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Running flat bull market. Trying to find one bullish. Running flat right there. ABC, ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the problem is this was not an ABC. This was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might have even be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, you can have 7 and 9 wave structures. 11, 13, 15. Those don't come often, but you can have them. Look, flashcards. What? What's going on, Harp? How you doing, Harp? Hope you're doing well. Bingo and a bango. What's going on, T.I. Joe? T.I. Joe in the house. Let's see. Add emotes. Bingo the bango. Bingo and a bango. Throw some ribs in the chat. There we go. What you thinking, T.I. Joe? What you thinking about all this madness? Do we top out? Go to the weekly. Oh boy. All right, so the weekly on the Chart Prime Oscillator Pro Plus, it does not look good. In fact, it looks a little bearish, because you do kind of have a little bit of quite a bearish divergence here. Let's look at a standard RSI, because you also have a bullish divergence here, which could have already played out, to be fair. This is a weekly chart. Oh, that's what I was going to do. RSI. RSI. Y'all guys are wild. I love y'all. Yep. That, my friends, would be a bearish divergence if it ends there. If it ends there. But I mean, come on, guys. We had what, 7 straight weeks of upside? We can't get 2 or 3 of downside before we continue to the upside? Come on now. Now, I'm thinking I would have been better off by concentrating on buying BTC in 2024 instead of alt. Always learning. This cycle is so different. Yeah. Facts. Yep, here comes Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin can come up and get above 106, things might change. It's got a lot of work to do. Now, tomorrow on the economic calendar, we do have non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate, which will 100%, wrong one, 100% drive the price. 99.9%, okay? Because not financial advice, nothing is guaranteed, but it pretty much always drives price, the non-farm payrolls. So watch out. I would be watching this right here for a potential rejection zone, and of course that point of control as well. Well, that's not it. Oh no. There it is. Wait, am I crazy? I mean, obviously, but probably, yeah, I am crazy. I'm very well regarded. Maybe not on Fartcoin, but BTC and DTH. Or I think you meant ETH. Institutional money sees value this time. Yeah. All right. So watch that point of control at 103.5 up to 104.5 potentially, if we can get up here. But sometimes we will come up short, but that would be a bearish retest. Looks like we're trying to get back into this value area right now. I mean, we are getting back into this value area, but we've got to be careful because that point of control is at the bottom end of the value area. So it's not at the top end. So we've got to be careful. Coming up to that point of control, watch for the rejection. Just what time? $8:30. Wow, an hour before the market opens. Right there. So we got to be careful. So if, let's see, Bitcoin moves up tonight, and then let's just say numbers look decent tomorrow at 8:30, it pumps up and it gets rejected. Yeah. So this is what I was worried about, guys. You guys saw the chart. You guys saw the chart. I've had this drawn out for a little while. I was hoping that B wave would go a little bit higher, but it just did not have the juice. Did not have the juice. Well, what I thought was the B wave. But when it started struggling like this, man, it was almost guaranteed it was going to fall. If we do this as a bear flag or a rising broadening wedge, and when you go from the breakdown, that gets us down to, on a measured move, 99 point. I know it was lower. 99. I said point. 99,131 as your potential downside target. We do have a little bit of volume activity right there in that area too. So a little bit of a correction before the continuation over here. But definitely think we probably come back down below 100K. I don't think it holds. Maybe I'm wrong, but we shall see. The spectrum of humanity, that is. We are all on the spectrum somewhere. Yeah. Now, if we go from the start of the move down, then this is played out perfectly. And it's done. We'll see. We'll see if we can get above that point of control right here. Get above the point of control, consolidate, and then push higher. I would be careful though, because we do have some equal highs up here, and that could be a fake out. Okay, that could lead us further down. So we're still in a range. We're still in a bearish trend. You know, lower highs, lower lows. This coming up here, not breaking this high means, and we start to move back down. What's that say? That means we haven't broken a high, and that means we haven't shifted into creating a new high, and that we are still bearish. Now, if we do break that high and things start looking kind of V-bottoming, then we get a correction and then we get going. Okay, that's a possibility, but it has work to do. Has a lot of work to do. Ethereum. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is corrective. So this is all corrective. So I would consider all of this 4, and then a 5th wave push up. Take out these highs over here and to get into this imbalance over here. I still think ETH has another push in it. And I think it does create that SMT divergence that I was talking to you guys about Wednesday night. That is still on the table. You got your ETH coming up. Maybe not the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour. You got your ETH coming up, and you got your Bitcoin not creating a higher high, while ETH does create a higher high. And then after that, more downside. And that is where we can get that this is possibly an ABC, a bigger, broader ABC. And then that would be a pretty nice correction for ETH too. This is where ETH could potentially start a bigger ABC correction. Now that would be tough. That would be tough. Can you imagine the smell? Oof. That would be tough. For a lot of people, that would be tough. We'll see. Time flies on FOMO Friday. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep, Alexandra G. I hope you have an amazing Friday and weekend as well. Get you some rest. Go to sleep. Nighty night. Holla at your fam. That's the wrong thing. There we go. So yeah. It's FOMO Friday. We're just gonna jam. We're not gonna chant to the moon gods because I think they're kind of upset right now. We'll see. But thank you all for joining me. I do hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical weekend. Don't forget to come back to the channel tomorrow for Good Morning Crypto, the morning market report, and trading with OC. And then I will see you all on Sunday. I do appreciate all of your support. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the way out, subscribing to the channel if you are new. Mad love. And I'll see you later. Let's jam.
Eyes on the chart like a priest in the zone, praying to the wicks and the candles tone, sipping that slippage, feeling that FOMO, portfolio flex like it's early promo, sacrifice fiat, summon the pump, altars of alpha, wallets get plump, lunar eclipse, my stop loss missed, and I'm baptized in that bullish bliss. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Light up the sky, burn off our chains. Bring us the gains. Eyes wide shut, undivine with the play, spirit in sync with the market's phase. Confluence hit, I go full send. Lambo dreams that never end. Fibonacci carved in stone, sacred trend lines, bullish tone. Chart prime whispers in my ear. Take the trade, release the fear. Burn the doubt, cleanse the wick. Let the din be real quick. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Gains, the bulls break all our chains. To the moon with crypto flames. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Eyes on the chart like a priest in the zone, pray to the wicks and the candles tone, sipping that slippage, feeling that FOMO, portfolio flex like it's early promo, sacrifice fiat, summon the pump, altars of alpha, wallets get plump, lunar eclipse, my stop loss missed, now I'm baptized in that bullish bliss. Oh moon